This is section 2 of James Marshall First to Find Gold. In the summer of 1847, Marshall traveled 50 miles east to the site of the new sawmill. The first thing he did was to meet with the Coloma Indians. He offered them a fair price for the land where the sawmill would be built. The Coloma appreciated Marshall's fairness and accepted his offer. From that time forward, Marshall had a good relationship with the Indians. It took several long months to build the sawmill, but at last it was finished. By January 23, 1848, only one task remained. Someone had to dig a little more dirt out of the tail race. This ditch led water away from the water wheel. It was important to the mill's smooth operation. Well, thought Marshall, I'll get up early and do it myself. By tomorrow evening, we'll be in business. The next morning, Marshall awoke at dawn and headed down toward the water wheel. When he reached the tail race, something caught his eye, something shining in the water. Marshall stared at the glistening object in amazement. He had never seen anything like it. Carefully he picked up the nugget. As he studied it, one thought kept dancing through his brain. Could this be gold? It couldn't be, he whispered, or could it? He wanted to be certain. He pulled a gold coin from his pocket. The nugget was the same color as the coin. Next, Marshall set the nugget down and pounded it with a rock. Most rocks or metals would have shattered, but the nugget simply flattened out. Marshall became even more excited. He rushed back to his room, holding the sparkling metal carefully in the palm of his hand. He found some lye, the strong substance used for making soap, and poured it into a pot. He set the pot over the fire in the fireplace. When the lye was boiling, he dropped the nugget into the pot. This should settle it, he thought anxiously. If it isn't gold, it will melt or crack or burn. But the nugget did not melt. It did not crack or burn. When Marshall completed this last test, he felt certain of his discovery. Gold, he whispered gleefully. I've found gold, gold, gold!